Hi guys, this is Kimmy Yanks and welcome to the unboxing and setup video of the LG Ultra Gear 32GK650F Gaming Monitor. This is a 32-inch gaming monitor, and as you can see, it's quite a big unit, and this is going to replace the 22-inch HD TV that I had earlier. As you can see, this is a pretty rundown model, 10 years old, and I wasn't particularly enjoying sim racing on this unit. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of oil deposits as well on the screen as well as the frame of the TV, so I thought it best to dispose this unit off and get a new one. So this LG gaming monitor is a 32-inch QHD, so that's 2K resolution with a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz and a claimed response rate of about 3 to 4 milliseconds. This is a VA panel compared to other panels in the market. A lot of reviewers have claimed that this is one of the better monitors for console gaming. Obviously this is not a 4K because a 4K 144 Hz unit would be pretty expensive. Now, for those who must be thinking as to why I got a gaming monitor for a PS4, that's because I'm trying to future proof myself for the upcoming gaming consoles, or the next gen gaming consoles as we say. The PS5 obviously would be having a 120 Hz refresh rate at 4K resolution and 60 Hz refresh rate on 8K. Obviously we won't be having 8K resolution TVs or monitors anytime soon. So with this unit, obviously I'll be able to play at an upscale mode of 4K at 60 Hz or play on full HD with 120 Hz of refresh rate that the PS5 would eventually support. So I am hoping that PS5 would incorporate a 1440p resolution support as well, like the Xbox One X or the S, whatever they call it. So yeah, without further much to say, really, I'm going to go ahead and unbox the unit, basically show you guys the contents of this box. There might be a slight difference in terms of the VESA mounting for this unit with the TV brackets that I have here. This one supports a VESA of 100 by 100, so that will be M4 screws of 10 mm length. Apparently the unit contains the screws itself, so I'm hoping I don't have to go out into the hardware store and get myself another set there. Right, so this unit, as I said earlier, will be strictly for sim racing on the PS4 and then later the PS5. For other games like FIFA that I play on my PS4, I have my 43-inch 4K, which does a very good job. So yeah, right, going ahead with the unboxing now. The box is now open, and as you can see, we've got the stand for the monitor, which I won't be using currently. This one doesn't have an inbuilt power brick, so we'll have not just the power cable, but the brick would be external as well. That's a bit of a downer. We've got I don't know what this thing is. I don't know. And there seems to be, this is a display port cable. So right, so we've got the stand, we've got the power cable along with the power brick, a display port cable, and the stand itself. So this is the stand base, and this is the arm. It is height adjustable, and I think it's tilt adjustable as well, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the frame. Right, so I've removed the real unit, the most important part of the gaming monitor, the monitor itself. I have removed the wrapping, just put it aside and place the bezel face down so that there aren't any abrupt movements while I unscrew these bolts. They've given washers as well, but I doubt if these washers might fit. And we've got this really nice depression. The indent is pretty good for the HDMI ports. This was something that I was really scared about, because if you look here, I've got my back plate, and I was a bit skeptical about the thickness of the back plate, even though it has a gap inside that it might not just house the HDMI cable that I have currently. So the cavity that we have here is very good, and as you can see, we've got a display port in, we've got the HDMI ports for our consoles, we've got a headphone port as well, a 3.5mm, and we've got the power input. So now the next step is obviously to unscrew these 4 screws, get them out, get these brackets in, and see if I can get a proper fix. If not, then I'll have to go down to the hardware store and get myself 4 M4 screws with slightly longer lengths, and probably a washer as well. So I'll see you guys shortly. Right, so we have removed the 4 screws, the M4 screws of the monitor provided by LG, and I must say I'm pretty disappointed by the size of these screws. Obviously these are useless for the TV bracket that we have here, and as you can see, once I align these with the holes that they've given, it becomes quite a messy thing, with the length of these screws. So obviously I needed something that's a lot longer than what they have provided, and thankfully after a lot of searching in the hardware stores in Mumbai, I got these M4 bolts, which I'm pretty sure will do a fine job. As you can see, I've got a fair bit of play that I can have. Obviously these screws will be jutting out, it will not look too neat, but it is what it is. So yeah, all that I have to do now next is obviously the same procedure that I had with my 22-inch TV as well. Put in this washer, align the holes, and all I have to do is just put this through and through, and we are good. So that's going to be the next step of the setup. Also, one important point that you need to remember is the distance of the TV arm from the seat itself. That is something that I will be exploring. We'll have to pull this further away from the seat, since it's a 32-inch. You don't want it to be glaring right into your eyes. So yeah, I'll see you guys with the TV stand, with the TV bracket mounted on the TV stand next. So see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I did something pretty foolish. I've got screws that were too long. Now I'll have it sent to my factory, and the boys there will clip it and use it for other purposes. However, my old faithful unit, the 22-inch, did serve its purpose, and I have used the M4 bolts from that to tighten the TV brackets onto the monitor. As you can see, it is a bit tight with respect to connecting your HDMIs and your display ports, if in case you were to mount it on a bracket. So I would ask you guys to be mindful of that when purchasing this. I will be mounting this on the back plate of the racing simulator to see how it fits and what are the height adjustments that it would need. This is a pretty heavy unit, I must tell you, and soon I'm going to flip it over and show you guys how it looks, the panel and the bezel itself. So I'll see you guys shortly. Right, this is how the bezel looks. Yeah, I think this is the fit and finish looks very premium. I love the design. It's got a very, it's not even a thin, It's a non-existent bezel. As you can see, there is still a fair bit of thickness on the underside towards the bottom of the screen, but the screen looks absolutely stunning. Right guys, the setup is now complete, and I must say there was a little bit of effort that was needed to align the monitor with the seat itself, so that the centering of the screen is absolutely perfect. As you can see, I have mounted it onto the back plate. Once again, these grooves are in place properly, and the screws have been used to tighten from the underside. One important thing is the display port, the HDMIs, as well as the power input and the headphone jack are not clashing with the back plate for now. Looking at this is how the back face looks on the screen along with the HDMI. There is though a little bit of clashing with the TV bracket. As you can see, my HDMI it's an MX cable, so slightly broader. That's why there is a little bit of clash that's happening, but the connection seems secure for now. On the other hand, if I were to show you how it looks from my seat itself, this is how the screen will look. I must say it looks pretty grand, very expansive, and racing will be fun on this. I will power it on if I can later in the day. If not, then definitely in this week, and show you guys how the gameplay is in a separate video. Well, we've got a lot of Formula 1 and MotoGP watching to do today, so apologies if I was not able to add anything else to this setup video. But yes, as promised, I will power on the monitor and show you guys how the resolution is and the settings that I'm using for gameplay on the PS4. I am hoping that the PS5 would support 1440p resolution or 2K resolution, so then I can actually use this in its native resolution itself, and I don't need to upscale or downscale it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Apologies for mistakes made, if any. This was the unboxing and setup video for the LG32GK650F. Yeah, I got the model right. So this was the 32GK650F LG Gaming Monitor. This is Kimmy Yanks signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Take care and God bless.